welcome to Chasing Ghosts. Today we're going to the parts store. I gotta put a reflector back on my bike that I knocked off. I have a beautiful woman following me, so I'm not riding too fast. She's trying to keep up back there. So a little reflector goes on the back. Technically I've got 4 more because all of my license plate bolts are reflectors. And I think legally that should cover me, but just make sure there's no asshole cop. And look at that thing. I hadn't rode the bike in a while, and that little strap, I gotta tuck it back in, get everything tucked in there. But I can't do anything about it now. Didn't see that coming, but I'll try to find some sticky what have you. I'll show you when we get up here to put on it, make it sit good. See if they have something better, more automotive application. I don't know. They might not. I might just put just regular old double-sided tape. But what I would like to do is put like the, oh, what do you call it? You know, that light where it's all in one in the middle. You got your brake lights, your turn signals and everything, and kind of clean up the back end there. I would like to do that. I don't have the money for it, but that's what I'd really like to do. And I think it would clean up the back end nicely. I've seen a few that are done that way. Instead of having the 2 lights out on the side, just do it like that. And I did put a new battery in this bike, and that seems to have solved my problem. I'm gonna ride it around a little today. I'm not wearing the right coat though. It's in the 50s, and wind will kind of blow through this thing. It's great if you're not on a bike. Probably should have my leather on. Well, I don't have my leather on. Or at least have my vest over this thing. That's something the vest is really good for. Wear a coat like this underneath and then have your vest where it just like blocks the wind off your chest. Works pretty good. Anyways, I gotta get that reflector and see what they have to put on the bike. And like I said, a beautiful woman is following me, my wife, so I'm not going to ride too fast. And I'd be interested, what kind of setup do you have on your bike? Did you upgrade it? Did you put a different lighting system on yours, like your brake lights, your tail lights, your turn signals, that sort of thing? Did you leave it stock? Do you like them when they're on the side, or is running both an option, and is that better? I mean, this is a Softail, so there's not that much light, and I do a lot of night riding, you know what I mean? So there you go. I do a lot of night riding, and I'm generally dressed in all black on a black bike at 2 o'clock in the morning, but I'm also usually on FM roads and county roads and stuff like that. I don't hit the interstate much, but I think the interstate is lit up better. You know, this is an FM road right here. They're getting bigger and bigger. People keep breeding. On the one hand, I say go forth and populate, and on the other hand, I say we might be kind of screwed as a civilization. I don't think anyone has the answers. We're just screwed. Enjoy it. Have fun. Twist the throttle. Go out in a bang. I don't give a damn. But other than that, I gotta get that little reflector on here. There is one guy who might buy this bike from me. I don't know if I want to do it that way though. I mean, he seems okay, but he wants to just kind of take over the note, and I would rather do the, oh, it's not Harley, rider to rider thing, transfer it that way. But he's gone through a divorce and he doesn't want to do that. And that's the only bite that I've actually had of anyone really seriously interested in buying the bike. So I don't know what to do with that. I could use the extra money. Anyone interested in buying this bike, rider to rider, I'll sell it to you. I like the bike. I actually like the bike and I do not want to get rid of it. It's just that I could use the extra money. Money's gotten tight, that sort of thing. And I can tour better on my lower. You can tour on this one too. I'd put different handlebars on it. Maybe some T-bars or something. Maybe some mini 8s. Get a seat set back a little bit further, a little more comfortable. Put a luggage rack on the back end, and yeah, you could tour on this one, no problem. How it's set up now, it's great for around town. It's great for commuting. It's got plenty of torque. It's a fun motorcycle. I like the motorcycle. I really don't want to get rid of it, but I kind of need to. It's one of those things. When I get rid of it, I'm going to be one of them old people at the gas station. You know, when I'm in my 80s and somebody's going to have one of these all retro and everything, and it's going to be like the retro bike for the time kind of thing. And, well, I'm going to be telling them about I had one of those things like 30 years ago, and I'm going to be reminiscing about it, you know. That's going to be me in 30 years. I'm going to be like 80 years old, and I'm going to be talking to somebody about what I used to have. Kind of puts it in a little different perspective on it. But I will show you the light. And, by the way, Indy Ridge, these gloves are freaking awesome. I'm hoping she made it in here to the parking lot. I'm not sure. I don't see her. I think she's on the end. She hung up. Am I still going? Yes. That was just her. There's my wallet because my chain broke. And I was looking for new wallet chains at the rally, and all of them that I saw were kind of janky. And I have my hair up really high in a braid. It's like a high ponytail and it's braided. And I have a helmet on, so it's kind of bothering me a little bit. But I'll show you. This one here. I gotta stick this back on there. That's what I want to replace. I want to put the single unit, turn signals and everything there. I don't know if you can do that and still have these, or just take these off and kind of just clean up the look on the back end. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not worried about the license plate, fuck it. But anyways, and also that, waterless wax seems to actually to be doing good. I got dust and stuff on it, it's still kind of shiny. Maybe I didn't give them enough credit. I'm gonna see how well that works. I gotta wipe it down a few more times. I didn't release the review because I didn't like it, but it's kind of growing on me. So I'm around a lot of dust and mud and all that. Like, look under my bike. I go down dirt roads. So I'll catch y'all in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can do about this. See if they got something better than what I have. So I'll see you in a minute. Selections. The guy was helping me. I believe I'm getting this one. It's too cold, so I think I'm gonna have to use my heat gun, warm it up. Putting everything back on my bike. So I got some tape, put everything back in there, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna hop in her car This ponytail is hurting my head. But I got some tape. I was looking at it. Said you're supposed to put it on 65 degrees or better. It's not 65 degrees. And I keep forgetting that I have a heat gun. So I'm probably going to do is I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to heat it. And I'll heat the adhesive. It's just the adhesive tape. I'm not going to glue it on there. I don't know, tape has glue. I already know. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it on like that. And yes, I have to get on from that side. That's I was at a dealership and they wanted me to get on the other way. And I'm like, that's nice and all. But with my bike, with my back, that's not gonna work. Finding neutral. On this episode of Finding Neutral, I do a podcast. Yeah, I could do that, but it wouldn't be, it wouldn't last long because there's not that many people to go through. I mean, you could do like sport bikes versus cruisers, finding neutral, finding common ground. But then you're not going to have many episodes. I don't know. I don't really want to get political on anything. When you're rolling, you can find neutral real easy. Which way do I want to go? I want to stall my bike. That's what I want to do. Huh? Oh yeah. Ride's good. Well, I don't stall it. See, I had the perfect gap to go. Where is she? She's not even pulled out of the parking space. She's doing some voodoo shit on me. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Some voodoo shit. She's like, bike, stall, turn off. I hope I picked up my kickstand. I don't remember doing that. If not, it's up now. And head home. Gotta be careful, it's a little turkey. There we go. construction. But anyways, it's gonna be one of my next projects, probably tonight or tomorrow. Put that thing back on. I'm gonna run some gumbo to my son. Well, we're gonna go pick up, well, we got 2 places we gotta go, and probably come back to the house, grab the gumbo, run that to him, or we can do it vice versa, whatever. I don't know. Do not know what I want to do. Except for right now, I want to stop. Or at least get slow enough that I do not hit this car in front of me, because that would not be good. Okay, it was pretty cool. Too many people. We've got an infestation of Californians out here. As long as they don't change our laws, we're good. Problem is, people like that want to change your laws. Like, we don't know why our state got so fucked up and we can't afford to live, so let's make this state like our state. No, don't California my Texas. I know, people are like, oh, you're queer. Why don't you want them to California your Texas? Because I like my Texas, okay? I like it the way it is. Ain't nobody got a problem with me. I ain't got a problem with nobody. You know, ain't none of that shit getting called into the boss's office and asked the dreaded question and losing your job anymore. I mean, it's still legal to do that in Texas, but nobody's really doing that. You don't lose your house when they find out that your girlfriend's your girlfriend. Haven't had medical discrimination in fucking decades, but I did face that at a fucking emergency room of all places. You know, but that stuff kind of went out the window with the whole gay marriage thing. So I don't know, I don't see any reason to change things. I like jobs, I like money, I like my money being able to actually buy something. I mean, yeah, you make more per hour out in California for bullshit jobs than we do here, but you can't afford to buy a fucking house. You know? We're getting that way. We're not there yet. We're trying to prevent that from happening. God damn. You there? I'm trying to get this thing off my phone. What are you doing? Home. I'm not. I'm not going fast. She thinks I'm going fast. I'm not going fast. But anyways, it's... what good does anything do you if you can't afford to buy food? Of course, that's kind of where the country is getting at the moment, as a whole. No matter what happened with the election. Well, damn, and you can't afford to buy groceries. Nobody gives a fuck about identity politics. You know? I'll call you whatever you want to be called, but as a whole, the country's pretty fucking red. I travel the whole country. Even California. Most of California is not what you think it is. There's more Republicans in California, and I am not a Republican. Do not put that tag on me. It's more of them in California, but it's just the cities are so big and the cities outvote everything. You know? But people have basic needs. And I do not like either party. I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican. I don't like either one of them. But when people's basic needs are starting to get stretched, they don't give a fuck about, like, civil rights and shit like that, you know? They will give a fuck about that shit when their bellies are full. That's just the way it is. That's human nature. But anyways, I will catch y'all later. Adios, vaya con Dios, sayonara, nashla, deuces. Peace out.